What's up guys, it's your favorite toxic gamer here, Poisoni, back with another Minecraft video, and today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you how to make an awesome Minecraft vault door. So here it is in action. As you can see, it's pretty quick and it's flush, so it looks very sick and would be awesome in a survival world. Here's the closing. It's also pretty compact and it's completely my own design. So I'm pretty proud of it, and let's get straight into the tutorial. Alright, so let's get straight into the tutorial. So first what you're going to do is you're going to want to set up your pistons. So you get 4 pistons set up in that formation right there, and that'll be your first double piston extender, and then you're going to get 4 pistons next to it spread out like that. And this will be your bottom piston setup, and you can put your block choice on there. Then that will be extended to there, and now we're going to extend these 2 blocks. So to do that, we'll need to come out 2 blocks there, put some sticky pins facing inwards with your block choice on them. You're going to want to repeat that on the other side, so we'll need those 2. Come out 2 blocks here, put your pistons facing inwards there with your block of choice on them. Then what we're going to want to do is we're going to get these 4 blocks extended, so to do that we'll have to go up 2, and then we'll have to put 4 sticky pistons facing downwards. And then you can put your block choice on them too. Alright, there we go. Then we want to create our double piston extender. So to do that, we can get 4 pistons facing downwards like this. So it should be pretty symmetrical on both sides now. We have 4 pistons, 4 pistons, and then 4 pistons, and 4 pistons. That's looking great. Okay, so now we can move on to the fun part, the actual redstone. So to do that, we're going to want to start by creating our double piston extender. And to do that, we'll have to get a redstone repeater going to this first side with a repeater set to 4 ticks. Then a redstone dust coming out of that with an observer facing upwards on the repeater with a block on top. We can do that on the other side too. So we want to get a repeater set to 4 ticks facing into that block with a redstone dust coming out of it, and an observer facing upwards with a block on top. Then we can just connect these 2 double piston extenders together using a line of redstone dust in the middle. Then we can start to work on the system. So you can get 8 blocks and connect them into there. Then you want to get 4 repeaters and set them into these pistons, and get 4 redstone dust and connect them into there. Then we're going to need 1 tick pulse to spit out those blocks, and to do that we'll put a sticky piston right here with a repeater going into it, and we'll get a block right here with a redstone torch going there with button or repeater going into that, and that'll activate the whole store. So you can see that it activated those right there. Then to get these pistons activated, what we're going to do is get a block and put it on top of that redstone torch, and get a redstone torch and put it on top of that block and another block, and then get a redstone dust with a sticky piston facing upward next to it, and a block on top of that sticky piston. Then a block going into these 2 inwards facing pistons with a repeater set to 1 tick on them. Then the next thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to get 2 blocks coming out of this, and you're going to want to get a redstone dust and redstone repeater set to 4 ticks, and that redstone repeater will be going into a block with a redstone torch on top, with a block on top, with a redstone dust on top, and next to that redstone dust there will be a sticky piston facing upwards with a block on top of it, with a block next to it with a repeater set to 1 tick. And so right there we have copied this little redstone system right here, and so that'll activate those blocks. So let's test it out. So it spits out those blocks, those blocks, those blocks. Perfect. Now it should retract them, retract them, retract them. Great. Now what we're going to want to do, we're going to want to activate the top part, so we can get a redstone dust connected to there, so that'll connect that double piston extender up. Time set day, so it's a bit brighter. Alright, and so let's start the double piston extenders on the top, the downwards ones. So to do that, we're going to want to get go 2 blocks out and get an observer facing downwards and an observer facing inwards. Then on the observer facing inwards, we'll put a repeater set to 1 tick, and on the one facing downwards, we'll get a redstone dust. We're going to want to do that on the other side too. So come out 2 blocks, get 1 an observer facing downwards and an observer facing inwards with a redstone repeater set to 1 tick and your redstone dust. Then you're going to want to put some blocks all around here, so this will activate these 4 pistons, and you can put a redstone line on there. And so these redstone dust will activate these blocks, which will activate those 4 pistons. And then you can get 2 repeaters, set them to 4 ticks, going into those observers that are facing downwards. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hook the bottom circuit up to the top one. And to do that, what you're going to do, you're going to get 2 blocks facing out like this. Actually, sorry about that. Yeah, they will be 2 blocks facing out like that with a redstone dust there and a redstone repeater set 4 ticks right on that block. And that will be going into a block with a redstone torch on the side, with a block on top of there, with a redstone torch on top again, another block, with a redstone torch, and another block with a redstone dust, and a block next to that with a redstone repeater set to 1 tick, going into a sticky piston with a block on top. That will be coming out and we'll have a repeater set to 1 tick on there. So that should be our whole system completed now. So if we click the button and test it out, hit that extension, perfect. We got all of our extensions there. So let's check out the retractions. Good so far. We get all of the double extensions and double retractions and all of the single ones too. So cool thing is you can hook up some other blocks all around this to make it completely flush with the wall. And it's perfect for a nice hidden base. This could be like in the side of a mountain. But a good thing to keep in note is that if you are putting blocks around this, you're going to need to make sure to not put any blocks right here, because if you put a block right here, it'll cut off this redstone and will make the door not work. So keep that in mind. But then let's test it out again when it's flush. So we click the button and we get that complete extension. So that's all I have for today. Here is the 4x4 vault door with the dimensions 4 by 10 by something tall. Okay, so thank you guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want more videos like this. And this is Poisoni signing off. Peace.